What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Sydney. This is Shawty Reads. Welcome. Hello. If you are new, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future bookish content. In today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all 5 tips on how to get out of a reading slump. I know it's slump, but slump is just more fun to say. Anyway, we've all been there. We all know how discouraging it can be, so I'm here to help you out. Let's get into the video with the 5 tips that you need. Tip number 1, go to the bookstore. People who don't even like reading enjoy going to the bookstore, so when you're in this little space where you haven't read a book in a month or two and you really want to get back into it, just go to your local bookstore, talk to the people who work there. A lot of these little independent bookshops have staff picks and staff reviews that are really helpful, so just get in there in real life and go touch a book, smell a book. I really feel like that'll get you back into the habit whether you buy something or not. And I know that buying books online is very convenient and a lot of us like to do that now, but actually opening the door to the bookstore and going in there will probably get you right back on track. You'll be like, where have I been? I'm sorry, I've been away for so long. Tip number 2. This one's kind of a 2-for-1 because I'm gonna mix some stuff up, but revisit an old flame. If you know you like a book, there's nothing wrong with reading it more than once. If you're struggling to get through a current book that you're reading, put that one down and go pick up something that you like. I personally love Toni Morrison. If I'm not feeling the writing style of an author, I will go straight to Toni because I know that I love the way she writes. I know that she understands me, she sees me. But truly, go to something that makes you feel good. The second half of this tip is Goodreads is a great source. Okay, I don't love the app. I always say I don't love it, but I be using it all damn day. I guess I do like the app. I just feel that the reviews are biased sometimes on Goodreads for multiple reasons. However, go on Goodreads, go on Google, be like books similar to such and such. So I really enjoyed His Only Wife by Peace Adzomedje. Goodreads suggested Stay With Me. I cannot remember the author's name, but Stay With Me. And then after reading Stay With Me, it suggested The Death of Vivek Oji by Akwaeke Emezi. Love that book. So clearly, I really appreciate my African writers, at least with this example. So just go for what you like and keep reading things within that genre because it's going to make you happy. At least it does for me. Tip number 3, arguably the most important tip. Stop reading ish you don't like. If you are reading a book right now that you can't get through, please pause this video, stop this video, put the book down, give the book to somebody else. Go put it in one of those little libraries. Stop reading it. I used to be that person that thought the book police was going to come bust down the door and be like, you didn't finish that book. Like, that's literally how stressful it felt. But then it's so discouraging when you're trying to finish a book you don't like. So if you are in a reading slump right now, please just only read things that you like. My most current example is I know that I'm not a huge fan of romance novels, but what did I do? I went and bought The Love Hypothesis because everybody is talking about The Love Hypothesis. I did not finish that book. I don't plan on ever finishing it. I truly don't understand. I could talk about how much I didn't like that book for we could do a whole 20-minute YouTube video on The Love Hypothesis. Anyway, that book is no longer in my home. I'm not even going to try to finish it. You know, I did skip through and I did get to one of the sex scenes, one of the smutty scenes, and I was like, y'all went through all this terrible dialogue for this? There's better fan fiction on Google. Anyway, if you are struggling to get back into reading, just don't don't try to finish something you don't like. I don't care who gave it to you. I don't care who gifted it to you. I don't care who recommended it to you. Don't do it. Tip number 4, try something new. If reading an actual physical book or an ebook just isn't doing it for you right now, there are a lot of other options. There's more bookish content to consume. For example, Medium is great. I used to love reading Medium articles when I felt like I didn't have time to read a book. That does cost money though, but there's a bunch of free resources for blogs. I have a blog, shawtyreads.com. It's under construction right now, but there are a lot of people just like me who blog about books and want to write about how they felt about a book, so you can read that. Authors have podcasts. Brene Brown, Unlocking Us, that's one of my favorite podcasts. So if you just want to hear from the author about how they feel about certain topic subjects, they're always going to tie in their books to those podcasts because they want you to go buy them and read them. So authors podcasts for sure. You can also maybe do like Audible, I guess. I'm saying maybe like that because I don't use Audible. I'm not a huge fan of audiobooks, but if you're not really feeling reading, then listen to the book. So there's a lot of different options you have to consume that type of content without actually reading the book, because I know especially like for students, college students, it can be so hard to just sit down and enjoy a book when you have to read like 150 pages for your history final tomorrow. Tip number 5, join a book club. What's so dope about book clubs is that if you're feeling overwhelmed by making a decision and you're just like, I don't even know where to begin anymore, I don't know what I want to read, the facilitator of that book club will choose for you. Okay? Also now there's so many options for online book clubs. You don't even have to leave your house. You go buy the book, you read it, you meet up online. I have an online book club, Shawty's Book Club. So if you would like to join one, seriously, follow me at Shawty Reads on my Instagram. And we do an online book club. I have everyone vote for the picks. So you do, have some say in what you're going to read. However, if you don't want to join mine, there's a million book clubs that you can join to get some inspiration. Follow somebody on Bookstagram. All we do all day long is talk about the books that we read and recommend books. So use your online resources. Join an online book club. If you feel comfortable, join an in-person book club. It's just a great way to get back on track. And then you're there with other people who are like, oh my God, did you finish the book? Book club's tomorrow. Like, no, I haven't. All right, y'all, those are my 5 tips on how to get out of a reading slump. What I want to leave y'all with, honestly, the most important tip of the day, okay, secret tip number 6 is just remember to have fun. Reading is fun. It's not supposed to feel like a task or a chore. So just remember, if you're reading something and you're not having a good time, it's probably not for you. But also don't get discouraged. Don't give up. You will get out of the slump. Sometimes life gets so busy, work gets draining, school gets hard, and the last thing on your mind is a book. But I promise you, if you use one of these tips, at least one or all, you will get back to the reading life that you once loved. Thank you so much for watching. Breathe easy, drink your sea moss, and I will see y'all in the next one.